So we're starting off with the moon. This is the Mary L. Tarot deck. The moon is a card of transformation, right? So this is, I'm looking at something right around the corner. I'm looking at you seeing something, and it blows your mind. It's got the jaw drop. See, it's like one of those faces where you're like, oh my God, what? I'm looking at an oh my God moment coming right around the corner. This is going to be a good oh my God, because I'm looking at the white, which is a purity of the way we view reality. So I'm looking at a clearer vision that's going to be taking place. I'm looking at some type of clarity and focus that you get. You're going to get a peek behind the curtains, and I'm looking at being like, oh my God. This can be a transformative moment. This is where we begin to connect the dots in this place, where we begin to look deeper at our experience and see what we call coincidences in a new light, seeing it as a blueprint to reality. If you're experiencing things and you're experiencing weird anomalies, it's time that you clock that. It's time that you sit down and you focus and you're like, okay, what's going on? I'm looking at the Two of Swords. I'm looking at the butterfly effect. The decisions that you're making now will echo throughout the eternity. Your decisions that you make take your life in one direction or another. So as we make these decisions, sometimes we don't begin to see the ripple effects that it has on our life, that it has on everyone around us. So a lot of people right now are putting off negative vibrations from a lower state of consciousness, and that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a ripple effect coming out. Right? So it starts off as a negative ripple, but then I'm looking at over time as we grow, we begin to put out different currents, different vibrations, different feelings of love, understanding, clarity. Can feel like it feels like you're getting in touch with a deeper sense of yourself. It feels like you're beginning to pull back all the layers that keep you from seeing the truth. I'm looking at an expansion into the void. I'm looking at someone going through a new understanding of what creativity is. Using their creative energy to heal, to transform, to mold and shape their reality and others. You can see her hands. There were nails there that bound her, kept her from feeling the magnetic fields of all things, that kept her from feeling and knowing the truth. We have to learn to remove these. This is every man, woman, and child has got these here. Their hand chakras are closed. This represents an open hand chakra. Now she's able to transmute and transcend and push energy out the body instead of emit negative, chaotic frequencies. Right? I can smell baby formula or like child's food. So this is also where we accept the role as the Great Mother. Whether you're male or female right now, it's understanding that nurturing role inside of you, it needs to be fulfilled in some way. So whether you take care of a dog, a kid, or another person, that aspect of nurturing needs to be something that's focused on right now. It's the Chariot. Some of you guys have puppies. Some of you guys got cats. Some of you have birds. Some of you have snakes. Whatever animal spirit that you choose to rock with in this lifetime, the understanding that these are not animals, man. These are your family. We must treat animals at an equal level as you. right? Animals are not beneath us. They walk the path beside us. All animals. An ant to a mosquito to a fly to a zebra. They're all aspects of you. Learning to see yourself in animals and everything around you, it puts you in a state of connection with the environment that helps you feel better. It helps you feel more connected. I'm looking at blockages right now. It's hard for you to feel connected to things around you. I'm looking at a disconnection taking place. I'm looking at sparks shooting out. I'm looking at like disconnecting a cord and like sparks like shooting out. All of you guys have energetic cords attached to everyone that you know, right? So when you remove these cords, these are a false sense of security or a false sense of family or friend or lover. As you remove these, you gain back your power. You are able to stand on your own 2 feet without having anyone's help, no emotional help, no emotional support whatsoever. That is what we're looking for. Your stability in life, entire society has been ripped out from underneath them. We have been conditioned to rely upon systems, rely upon people, our family members, our lovers. Right? So it's important that at this point in life that we learn to diverge our own path, where we take responsibility for our existence here and we begin to pave our way by paying our way. Right? So I'm looking at you paying your dues. I'm looking at the family tree. It's dark. I'm looking at dark branches. Represent chaotic family members, toxic family members. As the tree dies, those branches fall away. This helps the tree, the organism, survive. So sometimes we have to cut away the toxic fruit, the toxic limbs off of our tree. The tree represents your body. The tree is your spinal column. And the tree of life is your spinal column into the brainstem and illuminates into the 1,000-petaled lotus when activated properly. This is something I teach in private sessions. So if you're looking to activate the Kundalini energy inside of you, to open the third eye, shoot me a message. I've got a system designed specifically for that. Gets you an instant connection with the divine. This is the Queen of Wands, the toxic mother. The generational curse is that you were born into a family that did not show you what a balanced masculine and feminine figure was supposed to look like, what a single cohesive family was supposed to feel like. So because we don't have that understanding, we create our own family from a toxic perspective, and thus creates the proportionate generational curse down through the eons. So what we learn to do is to cull these things from our life, to rebuke any type of toxic energy in our life and send it back to whence it came, out of your sight, back to the void. The void is a useful tool. The void is a part of you. And once you can see yourself in the void, there is a quickening that will take place inside your consciousness. Shimmers will begin to happen. You're going to feel differently about the dark. You're going to feel differently about connecting with the unseen. And that's where the bridge happens. That's where the bridge from this world to the next takes place. All of you. This is the magician archetype. The magician teaches us, all of us, it is not male, female. The magician is genderless, right? So we learn to blend the masculine and feminine energy and then to use it to focus our will out into the multiverse, to create, to transform, to transmute. Not to ask permission. We're not here to get anyone's permission to do anything. You don't need anyone's permission to heal them. There's a false sense of understanding in the spiritual community, like you need somebody's permission to open their chakras or balance their energy. You most certainly do not. You see somebody that needs your help and you can help with Reiki or any type of healing, it needs to be done, whether it happens in the light or in the dark. Sometimes we work in the shadows. So if you're a healer, There are times when I go into Walmart and I'll start working on everyone's chakras in the room. I will start balancing and pulling cords, repulling toxic energy, everyone, right? So we learn to become the shadow. We learn to work in the shadows, right? Sometimes, and a lot of times, healers don't get recognition for this work, and that's okay too. But it's important is that we're giving back your spiritual gifts into the community. So we learn how to do that, and then we project that out. So whether that's you being a coach to a child, or whether it's you coaching a soccer game, or whether we're teaching a class on how to sew, whatever that is, this is embodying the teacher aspect. That's what the magician is. The magician is the teacher. The magician is the ultimate teacher because they hold a balance. They don't lean left or right. They hold that sacred balance right in the middle. He is projecting this from the sacral chakra. From the sun chakra comes the moon, comes the dark. It's where both of these energies merge into one white light. There's a message coming for you right around the corner. I'm looking at you getting downloads. You can see the raven represents a messenger. This is an ear. You see how the ear is shaped? So I'm looking at a gift coming to you, a message, something that's going to brighten your day. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to end the reading there, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, man. If you guys like the session and like the reading, you want to book a session with me, shoot me a message. There's going to be a link down in the comments or whatever platform this is on, all right? I will see you guys very soon. Enjoy your immortality.